there guys, it's Sly. Today this is kind of just going to be a sporadic, everything that's on my mind is going to go from fake people to just some crazy things I've been hearing. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is fake people. I don't like fake people. And this is going to build into my later point. I don't like fake people. I don't. If you're going to be fake, do it with somebody else. If you're going to be two-faced, if you're going to be a liar, don't do it around people that are actually trying to build their lives and build trust in people for you to only tear them down. Or be white knights on Facebook, or nice guys or nice girls. And you know, the thing is, there are nice guys and nice girls. There actually truly are the definition of nice people out there, good people. But they're covered up by the ever-mounting crap of the nice folks out there. They are just the worst. I personally don't like them. You shouldn't be doing that to other people. You really shouldn't. Be real with them. Tell them, hey, this is what's bothering me about you. Can we work this out? If we can't, I guess we gotta soften the communication. That's how it should go, but it doesn't. Today, society and everything, we see this more and more often. We see these guys and girls try to be activists and everything. In my personal opinion, they're being fake. I don't need to prove to you via social media or any other way besides showing my actions that I am supportive of a certain type of group. I really don't. That's my personal view on it. I'm a personal believer that if you need to go suck up and get attention for being a feminist or a gays rights activist, a Black Lives Matter activist, you know, all those activist group, then you're not really for the cause, you're for yourself. And that's not okay. That's part of being fake. You're not really fighting for somebody else's endeavorments. You're fighting for your own self-righteous being. And that's not okay to me. That's fake. That's what it is. You know, this leads me to some of the things that's been happening lately. I don't really try to focus on this kind of stuff, but it leads me to the Me Too movement, where this movement, where it was at first a movement to better standards in Hollywood because they do need to be better, turns into a movement of hate. And that's what I don't like these activist groups sometimes, because these movements that were supposed to be in the betterment of society are these movements that eventually turn into these disgusting, hateful people that from just you doing anything at all, you're obviously doing somebody to a person. You know, these movements start getting their own rules. They start creating their own rules, and that's not what it's about. For those people that are actually the activists, once again, it's the same thing with the nice guy thing, nice guy and nice girl thing. The people that are actually trying to make a difference in society are the ones that are getting covered by the crappy ones that are taking advantage of the situation, leading to Asia Argento doing what she's done. The disgusting manner of how she is blaming now the boy comparatively when, you know, she had done the crime, and she was the founder, one of the people that started this movement. And that's the same with Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is the same way in all these movements. These are fake people trying to feed off of you and say, hey, look, I'm a victim, but at the same time, I'm a predator. I don't like that. That's not cool. That's not right to do. When people were getting accused of everything they were being accused of, they took it like a man and they stepped down. They stepped out of the spotlight. But when somebody else does it, somebody that is part of this group, somebody that is a founding member of the group, they can't take up the responsibility. That's being fake. I don't care if you represent something. Represent it. But don't try to make yourself look better by being fake to others. If you hate something, be loud and clear about it. Just do. I dislike activists that take good movements or good ideas and turn them into sick, bad ideas for their own endeavors. I just do. I really do. Because that's not what we should be doing. We should be trying to unite the people, not separate them. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If you live by the rules, you have to also follow your rules. You can't play like, oh, okay, I can get away with something when that's clearly not the case. And that's what this has really been about. This has really been about just people not understanding that what you're doing is not always right. When you yourself are trying to call for peace, but you have a shitty background yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the greats, unfortunately, have shitty backgrounds. But they didn't try to enforce their shittiness upon other people. And that's what it really boils down to. You cannot enforce your crappy methods on other people. Don't try to be a hero when really underneath that hero veil, that costume, is the clothes of a villain. That's what we've been seeing a lot lately. And I think it's funny because a lot of people are being called out for it. A lot of people are being called out via social media. It doesn't take long. It may take, I know I say it doesn't take long, but it takes like sometimes up to 3 years or 2 years to find out all the information. But once you find out that information, you're the bad guy. You will become the bad guy. And that's going to be the same way with a lot of people. I've made my mistakes, but I've made my mistakes and I've apologized because I still believe in the fact that we can unite the people, that we can bring people together, that we can do things great for future generations. Right now, what we're doing, we're not making greatness. We're pandering to these fake people. We're pandering to these guys that don't really understand what it means to live in the real world. If you lived in the real world, you would realize not every man is a monster. Not every woman is a cold-hearted she-dog. If you know what she-dog translates to, then congratulations. These people want to make you believe that you are clearly just out of your mind for speaking your mind, and that's not the case. Don't let fake people into your life tear you down. You have to build yourself a firm surrounding of trust, so when fake people try to attack you, you have those people to say, nah, he wouldn't do that. Nah, she wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Be key. Stand up against these guys. Support activism. But don't let it rule or ruin you. Don't let it become the poison of self-entitlement that runs in most of these activists' veins nowadays. Be better. Do great. And show the world that you can be trusted, and no matter what happens, you're the person they can talk to. I know that's hard. It's tough, especially in this world and society where people are so two-faced. But you can do it, and I believe in you. The world believes in you. You're not alone, and you won't be. So please, don't let these fake people, these people that are wanting the likes on Facebook and the hearts on Instagram and all the praise for standing up. No, you stand up because you want to stand up, not because the world is also telling you you need to stand up. Now, there are people that are out there that have expressed via the art what they have stood up for, and I appreciate them, because they're not trying to do it because they want the attention. They're doing it because they want you to know you're not alone in this situation. I have faced this as well. And then there's the some that are just idiotic, and they share their idiotic opinions and expect everybody to go, oh yeah, I agree. I agree that all men are evil. I agree that all women are evil. I agree that all whites are Nazis and rights. I agree that everybody needs to not have vaccine shots. Don't let them tear you down, because those are the ones that are going to come after you. I don't like to say idiots about people because I feel that we can still unite people no matter what. But sometimes they are being stupid, and they want you to feel stupid with them so they don't feel alone. So it's up to you to make sure you teach them. And if they don't want to be taught, walk away. In my personal opinion, I don't think everybody's stupid. I don't. We make stupid decisions and we don't think before we act, but I don't think everybody is stupid. I could be proven wrong. That's my thoughts. It just came spur of the moment. Just kind of disgusting how it is, and I've used this word a lot in my other videos, but it's disgusting. It's just horrible for some people to think it's okay to do this, and then when the sword is about to be put upon their neck for judgment, they cry, scamper, scream, and run away. That's not how this works. If you believe in something so much and you were caught going against that something that you believed in, you deserve to get badgered, or not badgered. You believe in something, you deserve to get punished. You created the law. You broke your own law. You get punished. That's how it goes. So, that's my thoughts today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Some more updates on things about shows and arts and everything, where you can follow me to start seeing some more stuff for the cosplays and everything. Cosplays and everything. Ooh. Make sure you follow links down below on those social media platforms. Talk to me, chat with me, have fun. Let's have a good time, and I hope I see you next time. Remember, keep your head above water, keep your dreams alive. I love you, and I don't say that just because. I do love you. Even though you can be an idiot, I love you. Make sure you are talking to someone even a little bit. Call anyone that you feel that you're in crisis or in any situation. Call for help. Don't be afraid to call for help. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.